Hi, Kiana. All right, let me see. Let me make sure that I'm good. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my live. I'll give TikTok time to alert the masses. J Bunny, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Sophie, La Queen, hello. Sylvia, welcome to my live. Ardis, D, welcome. Rosemonde, welcome. All right, I'll give the... Thank you for the hearts. Thank you. Minerve, mon pam, comment vas-tu, Minerve? Hello. Chica Empress. I love these names. I do. Hi, Minerve. How are you, love? Comment y est? Ça cap fait. Ça cap fait, Minerve. Comment vas-tu? Welcome, 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 welcome. Sophie, I see you. I love your first name, by the way. Sophie is one of my favorite names. Sophie, Geneviève, or Geneviève. Love these names. Hello, hello, hello. And I love Maxwell as well for a girl. Hello, Lady T, welcome. You look beautiful. Sophie, thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, what days do you come on? You know what? I don't have a set days. I just come on when I feel inspired. But I guess it would be nice to have like a set days. So I normally come, I try to do twice a week, but lately I've been coming on once a week. Over the summer, I was doing it almost every day. Hi, I'm 18. I want to do something with skincare when I'm older. I thought dermatology, but it's a lot of studying. So you could go into nursing and become an aesthetic nurse, right? And do injections, laser, stuff like that. So that's one avenue. You could just do nursing, but specialize in aesthetics and become an injector. I think that's going to be huge for where we are, for where we're heading. So that's not as much studying than a dermatologist. And what else could you do? You could also be in sales, where you work for a manufacturer or brand, and then you are their sales rep. Sales rep make a ton of money. It's a very lucrative industry to be in. And you get to mingle with all the doctors, the plastic surgeons, and you get invited to all these conferences and stuff like that, and great perks, okay? When I had my office, all of my sales rep were driving like G-Wagon, even before G-Wagon was a thing. They were all driving G-Wagons, doing great. They've invited me to great dinners, to get my business, and they would pay and would go to just fabulous 5-star restaurants in Beverly Hills. It's a great business to be in. Another thing you could do too, but you have to be very dedicated, is become an esthetician, like I did. I became an esthetician, and then I worked under a dermatologist. I became a medical esthetician, and then acquired all the knowledge, and then I launched a skincare brand that became a multiple 7-figure business. So that's another path too. All right. So I give you plenty of ideas, but just know that anything that you're passionate about, I know you're 18, but you're going to change so much. Do something that you have the passion for, and you'll feel like you never worked a day in your life. Like what I do, I love it so much that I don't feel like I'm working. I'm never tired. I'm never burned out, because I love what I do. Right? I love what I do. I love skincare. I love beauty. And then I married it into everything else, right? I talk about beauty. So much you can do, all right? So much you can do. But give yourself some time because you're 18, and as you grow and evolve, especially as a woman, you're gonna change a lot over the course of the next 10 years, okay? So give yourself some grace, give yourself some space, and then try to learn about everything skincare and beauty and see where that lands you. What foundation do you use? So right now I have no makeup on, by the way. I gave myself a chemical peel yesterday, and when I do a peel, you know, the next day your skin looks glorious. So my skin looks amazing today. It's gonna look great tomorrow, and then by day 3, day 4, I'm going to start peeling and flaking and all that stuff. But so today it's just my skin. You see the shine and the tightness, that's just from the chemical peels. So I'm just wearing sunscreen, and of course you guys know I never without lip gloss. Even at home I wear lip gloss, okay? But my favorite foundations are, because I'm an acne expert and that's how I started, that's my niche. All the foundation I'm going to tell you are safe for acne prone skin, rosacea, and sensitive skin. So Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation, Double Tint 24, I will love. Estee Lauder is amazing. Giorgio Armani Silk Foundation, and those I'm giving you, I own them as well, okay? Charlotte Tilbury is great. I think it's called Pro Filter, something like that. It's the one with the gold cap, is amazing. And also the Tom Ford Foundation is acne safe as well. It is great. It's luxurious. It's $90, but if you find your shade, it's incredible, especially if you are we call it the mature. If you're like in your 40s and 50s, it is great. I am 54 years young, and I find that I'm kind of very dry here, so I love it for that. So that's it for the brand, you know, the one that you'll find at Sephora. And then over the counter Maybelline matte foundation is incredible. All right, Maybelline matte foundation, incredible, will never break you out. It's splendid. All right, J Lux, welcome back. How are you, honey? How are you? Maroon, welcome back to my live. Oh, Vay, that is so sweet. Thank you, my love. What a great compliment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Every 40 days. Hello, my love. Welcome back, Queen. It's good to see you. Didn't we have like a gorgeous day in LA today? Gorgeous, gorgeous. Chocolate, welcome to my live, love. Yamira Sandoval, ¿qué tal? I see you. You're near. All right, I see other Shigo. Welcome to my live, honey. Welcome. What kind of chemical pill? I did a Jessner. I did a Jessner pill. I don't sell it. It's sold to professionals only. I still carry my license. Even though I closed my office where I did treatments almost 2 years ago, but I always renew my license because I want to keep up with the industry. I get invited to conferences and stuff. So I did a Jessner peel yesterday. Amazing, amazing. And then once I'm done peeling, and 2 weeks later, I'm gonna do a micro needling. I do my own micro needling because, you know, because I can. So there is someone here who is a scam. Let's get rid of him. There's some guy here saying he wants to pay you all bills. Go help someone on the street, sir. I'm new here. You're so pretty. Gracie, welcome to my live. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. Skin body. Oh, Natasha, thank you so much, honey. Thank you. Thank you. Well, let me introduce myself. I see a lot of my faves here, all my regulars, all the queens. I see you. And if this is your first time here, my name is Marie Claire. I am 54 years young. I am from Haiti. I live in Los Angeles. Ça passe, comment ça va? right? ¿Cómo están? And what else? I am a medical esthetician. My passion is skin. And I'm also an entrepreneur. I own my own skincare brand. We launched in 2014. And we started as a brand just for acne sufferers. And then organically over the year, we introduced products for hyperpigmentation, dark spots, and anti-aging menopausal skin. So I come in here to be in community with you guys, all my queens. I love to talk about health and fitness, hormone replacement therapy, how to stay hot AF in your 50s, right? Looking premium, that's my motto. You'll never find me on the streets looking anyhow. Even if it's simple, I'm always gonna be presentable. Hair, nails, skin, teeth, listen, body. I take care of all the things so that, like today, I went to run errands and I didn't have on makeup. I have on my little lip gloss, my cute little monochromatic set, you know. I wasn't doing too much. Just my studs. Those are my everyday studs. I'm wearing my step counter, right? And I just got a diamond bangle a few weeks ago because I wanted something else for my arm. I have this that I wear all the time. I'm like, I need like another gold jewelry that I can wear all the time. So I did a bangle. We're not doing too much, just a simple ring. I had on my flats and, you know, I added on some shades. I got so many compliments. I wasn't doing anything. Everybody was like, oh my God, you're so pretty. Oh my God, I love your hair. That is my thing, right? I always want to look premium. It doesn't have to be designer, but I always present well. I want people to address me a certain way, and I present that way. The world is not fair, and sometimes, you know, there's racism and haters. I'm not talking about these people, but I'm talking about the people, you know, who are fair and believe that us being good humans to each other. So that is my thing, and it makes me feel good. I do it for me. Would you consider opening a start? I would swear. Yes, it is so expensive, my love. A med spa, I would have to hire a medical director. It is so expensive. It is so expensive. I had an office right next to Nordeo Drive for 11 years. And rent was so high. It's so expensive to run a business, and the business insurance, it's, you know, but I totally would do it if, you know, like if I had investors and stuff like that. It's very much one of my passions. I wouldn't mind do it if I had someone to back me with the funds. I go to one here, but everything by me is owned by Moonblanc. Je sais. Moi aussi. Yes. Remember I told you I told you about a med spa that I go to on La Cienega. C'est Moonblanc tout yo même. Tout le monde c'est Moonblanc. But there is a nurse in Santa Monica. She's a woman of color. She's a black woman. And I want to give her a try. And she's an injector. But I am so loyal to my injector that I don't want to go anywhere else, you know. And she does a good job, even though she's Moonblanc, you know. Michelle, welcome to my live, honey. Pretty and productive. Thank you for sharing my live, love. Hello, hello, hello. Oh, wow, 51. Yes. I will be 55 in August. I am a Leo. Karen, moun pam, mwen. Haitienne, comment nou ye, mwen tout moun pam. Oh, thank you. Back to Cinda. Thank you, my love. Thank you. So, what are we going to talk about today? Can you recommend a hydrating face moisturizer? I got you, babe. So, Natasha, don't do it now, but later, click the link in my bio. I am the owner of a skincare brand called Acne Expert Skincare. Don't be fooled by the name. Our products will not break you out, but we cater to people with acne, normal to dry skin. It doesn't matter the skin condition. We cater to you. So my favorite moisturizer that is hydrating is called Hydrating Moisturizer. Hydrating Moisturizer by Acne Expert Skincare. All right, Sophie, I would give you 30 maximum. I will take it. Thank you, my love. Thank you. So, Natasha, Hydrating Moisturizer. If you guys are looking for an amazing moisturizer that will not break you out, it's not heavy, it's not light, it's just the right texture. Our Hydrating Moisturizer is one of our best sellers. So, many of my clients have been with me for 14 years. Repeat orders are what keep my business going. I don't advertise. I used to. I don't advertise. We just do our email marketing. And we're doing very, very well because we have loyal customers. Do you still personally render in office services? No, Lady T. I used to. I closed the office almost 2 years ago. Can I recommend a multivitamins? It is a liquid one by Golden, like Source of Life. It's in a bottle. It's on Amazon. As a matter of fact, love, if you go to my Amazon folder, just click to the link in my bio on IG, and then you will see my Amazon favorites. Click on it and it will take you to Acne Safe multivitamins. Go there. I have them listed for you. Okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. It's just so lovely. So lovely. Lovely. So let's see. Did I miss anything else? 55 women. Recommendation for creepy arms. Make sure you're wearing sunscreen. Make sure you're taking collagen. Okay. And weightlifting. Weightlifting, lifting heavy and working on keeping your lean muscles, right, will help you with crepey skin. Also creatine, but get the German one. It's like German Pure. It's called Creatine Pure. It will not bloat you. It's great for the brain, but it also helps with maintaining lean muscle. So, what's your take on glutathione? I love it. I get the injections twice a month and I take the supplement every morning. Love glutathione. Love, 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 love. I also get NAD injections as well, including the supplements. Those are all things that we should be taking to age gracefully, okay? So for the crepey arms, I hope this helps. And also too, what you can do at night before you go to bed, if you have like a hydrating serum, put that on first and then wear a nice layer of Vaseline on your skin. A nice layer of Vaseline. I'm talking a nice layer. And then wrap it with some sort of saran wrap, okay? Not too tight, just so your skin can absorb the moisture, okay? So, but there's nothing like lifting weights to get rid of any sorts of skin crepiness, whether it's on your legs, like if you have cellulite and stuff, lifting weights will, I want to say it in French, ameliorate that condition, okay? Have you tried the estradiol patch? I am on bioidentical hormones, so I'm not on the patch, but I am on estriol and estrogen, the creams, okay? I started with the pellets and then I moved to the cream. So I'm on 2 types of estrogen, a vaginal one that I use twice a week, and then a topical one that I use twice a day, inner thigh area. So that's what I do. And then I'm also on a testosterone cream and progesterone compounded capsule. And I feel amazing. I'm coming. Don't worry, ask me all the questions. I'm coming. It's the best I've ever felt. I've been on hormone replacement therapy for 7 years. And I am 54 years feeling 25. I feel incredible. No hot flashes. I have no symptoms, none. Muscle ache, joint aching, none of that. Brain fog, all gone. The only thing I'm working on right now is my memory And I think it has something to do with the fact that I have ADHD, which was confirmed by a brain scan, and I am actively working with a doctor to see if I should get on some sort of very low dose medication for ADHD to help with my memories, because I just feel scattered. ADHD, I'm doing so many things all at once, which I love, but it means like sometimes I don't get to finish them because I want to do everything. So that's the only thing I'm working on. What's a good collagen? One to take and put it in your in your protein shake or your tea and coffee, is by Micro Ingredients. And it is their collagen peptides. It has 5 types of peptides. It's amazing. It's incredible. So, Micro Ingredients, and that's the name of the brand, and it's their collagen peptides. It's incredible. It's very pure. Everything. It's incredible. All right. So let's see if I missed it. What's your take on glutathione? I answered that. Very Hollywood. Hello, Queen. How are you? If loss of those hormones is the issue for women, why don't they treat more women in perimenopause? Because it is systemic. It is systemic. The majority of the medical profession or patriarchy does not want women to feel amazing. And we've never been a priority in this patriarchal society. Never. This is why there are so many drugs are tested on men. Women are just an afterthought. And then so they had a study that they did 25 years ago. It was called the Women Health Initiative. And that research was very flawed. And because it was, and the sample pool for that research were women in their 60s. And it was very flawed. And then overnight, 3 male doctors decided that, oh my God, women should not be on HRT. It causes cancer, which was not true. And the fact that so many women have suffered for the last 25 years is imaginable, right? We were an afterthought. It is just now that we're having the conversation. And last year, they redid the study and the FDA removed the black box warning on all HRT medicine that says it causes cancer and blood clots. So, and a ton of doctors like Dr. Mary Claire Haver is an amazing resource for all women. I don't care if you're in your 20s, it will prepare you for when you get into perimenopause and menopause. You will know exactly what to do and how to advocate for yourself. Okay? So, if you're going to menopause, perimenopause, become your own advocate. Go listen to Dr. Mary Claire Haver, Dr. Vonda Wright, okay? And Dr. Stacy Sims, Dr. Gabrielle Lyons. Get the information so that you can work with a provider to feel better. Because when I tell you, I went from being in, I thought that I was dying, okay? I feel amazing. So it is a disservice to women to, and the doctor says that in medical school, the entire time, for the years they spent in medical school, they spent 8 hours only on perimenopause and menopause. 1 day in your study. That tells you a lot. So, I'm on TikTok, Kevina. I'm on TikTok. So if you want to jump on TikTok, it is Fabulous Haitian. That's where you can find me. I'll write it for you. Fabulous Haitian. You'll see that I'm live. You can join me on TikTok. Fabulous Haitian, okay? Just think, Fabulous Haitian. So, let's see. Exactly, collagen peptide. Yeah, and on nutrition. That's ridiculous. Yeah, that's what's happening. I am very tapped into that. Like I'm very focused on longevity, health, feeling good in my body. I have listened to every podcast there is on menopause because I wanted to feel better. I felt terrible. I went to 15 doctors within 2 months. No one could give me an answer. They all said it was in my head because my hormone levels look great. All right. And yeah, it's such a sad situation to be in. But I feel like more and more doctors now are aware of what's going on, and just find someone who's an expert in hormone replacement therapy. Don't just go to any doctor who's gonna tell you everything is fine. Don't do that. Go to another doctor. Just go through one doctor to another until you find one that listens to you. Okay. So when it comes to menopause, perimenopause, the symptoms is what matters. Okay. Doesn't matter if your blood work comes back normal. And when you're in perimenopause, your estrogen level could be at its peak, because what happens, which I learned from Dr. Mary Claire Haver, is that your brain is starving for estrogen and it is forcing the body to create more. It's saying like, please make more estrogen. I need it. And then you'll go to the doctor. They will take your blood, send it for the panel reading, and then they're like, oh no, you're fine. It's not true. It's because your brain is demanding it. And estrogen has protective benefits, right? It protects you from cardiovascular diseases, Alzheimer's, dementia. Why do you think that the amount of women in their 70s and 80s with dementia and Alzheimer's, why do you think we're here? Is because these women, they were forgotten, honey. They never got any hormone replacement therapy. This is one of the, I don't know what the word is, but that's one of the downside. Not getting hormone replacement therapy, you at a higher risk for heart disease, all right? Alzheimer's and dementia. So we just got to take care of ourselves, Hello, my loves. What questions do you have? My name is Marie Claire. I'll introduce myself again. My name is Marie Claire. I am a medical esthetician. I'm 54 years young. I live in Los Angeles. I'm originally from Haiti. And I love to come on here and talk about all things beauty. Inner and outer beauty, right? Mindset, business, wealth, and fitness, and what else? Hormone replacement therapy. We talk about the girls, getting your coins together, not being men-centered in this society, and making sure that you have your coins together, that you are centering yourself first before you center anyone else. I love to talk about that. Just from lived experience. If I knew what I know today when I was 20, I would be somewhere completely different, right? If I didn't center men and didn't buy into the conditioning that in order to be worthy as a woman, your worthiness was in purity culture, being submissive to a man, and definitely having children, whether you want it or not, and being married. All right. Women have suffered tremendously from this lie that they've told us, just mainly put in place by the patriarchy to control women. Taking estrogen is just by prescription. Absolutely. You want to know your level and work with an expert that's going to work with you on your symptom and know like, okay, you need to dial back or we need to go up. So for example, I'm on 2 types of estrogen, they're cream. So there are times where I feel like I will go to sleep and I will get a hot flash around 3 o'clock in the morning. I was like, okay, my estrogen is a little bit off. And I work with my doctor. She's taught me, she's like, whenever you feel like that the night before, the next day, instead of doing 2 clicks of the cream, do 3. And then, that fixes it. So I love to make sure it's prescription. Although you can find them like over the counter, you can get estrogen on Amazon now and stuff. Thank you, my love. Thank you so much. But I highly recommend that you work with a professional. And Dr. Mary Claire Haver, Haver, is a great resource for all women, period. Whether you are in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, your quality of life will improve substantially by following her and putting her information into practice. She's changed my life, all right? She's changed my life. Dr. Mary Claire Haver. So you see, my first name is Marie Claire. She is Mary Claire, Mary. Her last name is Haver. She's on Instagram. You can go find her there. And she has a podcast called The Unpaused Life. On YouTube, you can find her there too. She's outstanding. And Dr. Rhonda Wright. She's also incredible. She's an orthopedic surgeon who talks about the importance of being on hormone replacement therapy to avoid osteoporosis, okay? And she talks about women, 1 in 3 women will fall in their 70s and break their hip. And then it raises their mortality rate by 37%. That is huge. So she talks about how lifting heavy, being on hormone replacement therapy, eating enough protein, and doing jump roping, like adding impact to your bones, prevents you from being a statistic. So Rhonda Wright, yes, she's incredible. She's an orthopedic surgeon. She's incredible. These 2 doctors, a must. And then heavy lifting, for lifting weight, is Dr. Stacy Sims, PhD. She is an expert in women fitness, especially women 50 and over. She trains female Olympians. She's incredible. I've put all their advice into practice, and I'm telling you, I feel incredible, right? I feel vibrant. Stacy Sims, yeah, that's her. Let me open my window, you guys, because it's warm. So, Dr. Stacy Sims and such. Hold on, I'm coming. All right. Okay, I'm here. So, yeah, if you want to take your health seriously, you've gotta look up these doctors. All women. All right, let's see. Thank you for all the compliments. I saw one, the unpaused. Exactly. Yeah, like menopause, unpaused. Exactly. Tegan, hey Nisi Poo, how are you, my love? How are you? I'm gonna look into her. You mentioned her a lot. I trust your judgment. No, Tegan, I know you're in your 30s. Think your auntie later. You need, by the time you reach my age, you should be an expert at your own bodily function. Okay, you just know, like, oh, okay, I'm at this age, I'm probably suffering from this. This is a symptom of that. Literally, it's going to save your life. Okay, I think I said her name, Dr. Mary Claire Haver. Zug, thank you so much. Thank you. At S, welcome to my live. MBLAEVA, thank you, my love. Thank you. Do you guys have any Mary Haver? Yes, Mary Claire Haver, Haver. Go follow her on Instagram. She's very very what's the word I'm looking for? She's very active on Instagram. She does Instagram live. She wrote a book. She's been on Oprah. She's been everywhere. She's been on the Huberman show. She's incredible. I love her. Thank you, Sachet. Sachet Chante. Sachet Chante. Sachet Chante. I love it. I love it. I love it. What other questions do you guys have? What are your thoughts on peptides? Love, 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 love. Okay. I am literally gonna start GHKCU. I'm gonna start that. I am on NAD. I get that twice a month. I get a shot. And yeah, and then I'm getting into GHKCU probably next week. I did order some and I'm gonna do my own little experiment. Bonsoir, vous êtes très belle. Merci beaucoup, Kimi. Merci. Comment ça va? I love peptides, you know? I am in, honey. They're in and people look great. Do you do juice cleanse? I do not, only because my diet is totally dialed in. I've been practicing intermittent fasting for 15 years now. I still do. I literally just broke my fast before I got on the live. I move my bowel twice a day. I don't consume a lot of alcohol. I drink maybe twice a month because I'm like at one cocktail, I'm good. I think I don't do that and I have warm lemon water every morning. Do you do OMAD? I do. So I normally fast for it's never less than 18 hours. Sometimes it's 16 hours depending what's going on. But I've been doing it for so long, for 15 years, that I literally can go without eating. If I finish dinner the 7 or 7:30 the night before, I can eat again at 24 hours later at 7 p.m. the next night. But because I need to get my protein in, so I normally break my fast after I come back from the gym. I will have a huge protein shake, and that shake will have about 60 grams of protein. Move your bowel. Like I go to the loo. I go to the loo twice a day. Like the engine is running. You know what I mean? Tummy is on flat. So I have a bowel movement twice a day, every day. It's very rare that I don't go twice a day. Stomach is flat. I feel good, so I don't feel like I need to do a cleanse. I haven't done one in a long time. But, that doesn't mean I'm against it, So, yeah. So I am OMAD. I eat one large meal at around 7 p.m., 6:30, between 6:30 and 7. And I've been doing that for 15 years. And I don't count calories. I'm in great shape. I am, I don't have to fight with the scale. I know what works. I eat the same thing every day. I am very regimented. And I want to live a life where I'm independent for as long as I can. And for those of you who don't know, I have a son with special needs. He's 37. He'll be 38 this year. And I am his conservator. I need to be around to make sure that his life, that he lives a quality life. He has no one else, just me and my brother. So I do it all for me and for him as well. You know what I mean? So this is why I do all of this. I'm very passionate about, having a routine that works. So welcome, Mama. Welcome. Overflow, I see you. Thank you for liking my live. Peace to you. I know that can be very when I tell you it's complicated, literally last week I was in tears. Last Friday I was a mess. The mental load, you see me, I'm in a great mood because that is my natural default from practicing mindfulness and knowing that God is my source. That is my default. Therefore, it's very rare that I have a bad day. Very, very rare that things get to me. But I tell you, last Friday, it was too much. I was crying. The caretaker was holding me. My son has 24/7 care because there are days where it doesn't make sense to him. And it's, there's a lot that goes, in it. So it's not for the weak heart, honey. I'll call your nieces so we can, oh, thank you, baby. Thank you. Yeah, last Friday was very challenging. Very challenging. Most days I can do it, but last Friday, woo, mama was down, honey. I was depressed and I was like, God, why me? You have those why me moments. That was last Friday. I was like, God, you gave me too much. I take care of my mama. I take care of my son. I take care of everybody else. Why? Why, Lord, why? But, I'm like, I don't want to be a strong soldier anymore. Please. I don't. I've raised myself since I was 16. I've been on my own. I've been alone. I've raised myself and my kid, So, and this is why it is so important to treat people with kindness, because you can see me, you're like, oh my God, she's smiling all the time, blah, 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 blah. And you'll never know the challenges I am dealing with just because I present well, So everyone is fighting a battle, honey. We need to be kind to each other, especially women. Thank you, my love. Thank you. We need to be kind to each other because we know women, we carry a lot, silently, especially if you're married and you have children. There's a lot going on in your life that you're carrying along that no one knows what you're going through. But they can look at your Instagram and your TikTok. They're like, oh my God, she has a fabulous life. That's because we make it fabulous and beautiful. But we have so much. Remix Boutique, I love you. Thank you, babe. It's so good to see you. Hi, babe. Yeah, women carry a lot in silence, okay? In silence, because we want to, especially married women, we want to make our partners look good. You understand? We want to sell the fairy tale. But I am urging all of us, for the sake of the generation coming behind us, this is why I'm so vocal about this. Like, so vocal about talking about, do you know what the patriarchy is? Do you know how it started? Do you know about religion, why it started? Everything started to keep women in check because they're so afraid of our power, of what we can do together. Women with women, you never see, I never go out at night and whatever and thinking a woman is gonna harm me. But if you see a man, right, you're always trying to protect yourself. Who do we need to protect ourselves from? Men, all right? So I just want us to understand how the system was set up to not be of service to us. And we need to come together to help each other. And you understand, whether it's how you vote, where you take your business, you need to make sure that you're supporting women. My entire team is just women. And I did that intentionally. And women of color. Do you understand? This is how I can fight back. My joy is resistance. All right? Being around people who just when we're uplifting each other, that is the resistance. You understand? So let's make sure that we're not sending our daughters out there unprepared for what the world is selling them, which is a lie, that they're not worthy unless they're married and have children. Okay? Let me tell you something. You need to make sure that you are financially resourced. Go to school, study, get your degree, start a business, have hobbies. In your 20s, you should be traveling on a budget with your girlfriends. You're in Thailand, you're in Paris, that's what you're doing. You have a passport, you're going to school, you're working, you're saving, you're traveling, all right? Have hobbies, see what you love, what your taste in food, in how you like to be treated. That's what we should be doing. We should not be forcing our daughters to get married and have children. Why? That is not the order of importance. Okay? This is what my mom teaches and my grandmother, but they didn't have a choice. Women needed men to survive. At this point, if you don't want children or whatever, you don't have to be married. You can be happily single or in partnership, or understand, you don't have to go and carry a man's last name like you're his property. If you go and research why marriage was established, why the patriarchy is here, let me tell you, it will change your mind. I am a completely different woman right now than I was in my 40s, okay? And I talk to all my online nieces, all my friends who have daughters. They call me, auntie, let me talk to you about something. And my friends trust me that I'm not gonna give them information that's going to be to their detriment. For me, I'm trying to protect you as much as I can. Yes, honey, Taj, keep your last name. Do you understand? Oh, baby, I'm grateful for you. Keep your last name. Why? Why? You understand? You literally become his property. Meanwhile, you're pushing the baby. I posted something in story, and this woman was like, you literally carry a baby in your womb for 9 months. You tear down your vajayjay to push it out, or they gotta cut layers to get it out. You feed it, it's like a parasite feeding on your body. And then all the men did was just start with the E, ejaculate, and then they get to like, oh, this is my child, and then boom, takes on his last name. What work did he do? All right. Woo, don't get me started, honey. Listen. Woo! I'm telling you, my mind, I've learned so much from 40 to 54 now. I'm a different woman. And this is why I think women, we change so much. There's a reason why the divorce rate is skyrocketed right now for women in their 40s and 50s who have been married for a long time, because we change, we evolve. Men do not. We are spiritual. We are the matriarch. We're all about taking care of the kids, the community. You understand? If you give a woman $1 million and you give a man $1 million, I tell you, the woman 99% of the time is gonna change so many lives. Okay? So keep that at the forefront, please. Any girlies that are on here who are in your 20s, your 30s, I implore you not to center a man before you center yourself. Okay? Make your own money, because when you have money, you have freedom. Okay? You have freedom. You can do whatever you want to do. You can buy, and you will not marry a man for survival. It will be because they have emotional intelligence, right? They know that you're the prize, and they respect you. They know that if they fool-la-la, they will F around and find out, because you have coins in the bank. You can hire a lawyer. You can do whatever you want. You're not going to be stuck somewhere because you don't have money. Okay? And men respect women who have their own money, because they know that they're not your only source. All right? It's very important to have your own money. I know women like, oh, I want a guy who can provide. It's great. What I want you to do is to become the rich man. You become rich yourself. And then, let me tell you, your taste is going to change. You're going to look at people like, what? Right? Because you can. Because you can. You're not in survival mode, okay? Now, if you find a man who treats you like you are the woman of his dreams, that is amazing. Still work. And if he doesn't want you to work, I want you to ask for an allowance. You come with your demands and you say, well, if you don't want me to work, I used to make $200,000 a year. You're going to need to replace at least half of my salary. And that amount is, I'm not paying bills. This is for me to replenish, to save towards retirement. And men who are not in it to just take advantage of you, right? To use, abuse you, and leave you. If they love you and they respect you, they won't have any problem with it. I know a lot of women who are set up, honey, by their men. And sometimes they're not even married, but they are set up financially. Do you understand? That's very important. We live in a capitalistic world. You need money, all right? You cannot live on fresh water and love, all right? We cannot. Don't do it, all right? Always, baby, we're always gonna have our own money. I have my own money. It makes me feel good. I sleep well at night, okay? I can do whatever I want. It's very important. Very important. Very important. All right. So if you're a woman on here, I want you to go to Chat GPT. Learn about, if you don't have time to research, to read, learn about the patriarchy, why it was started, why marriage started. Learn about when did the first Bible was written. Find out about who got together to write the Bible. Find out about why all women are vilified in the Bible. I need you to do your research, and your mind is going to start to expand. And once you learn it, you can't unsee it. And you're going to have a moment where you realize how powerful you are, and you're gonna love yourself even more. This is why I love women so much. I am very much pro women. And this is why I made the decision, literally, any men that work for me in my business, I work with women only because of what I know, okay? Because of what I know. So I want you to do the same. I want you to do the same. All right, let's see. I saw someone ask me about supplements. If you want my longer form content, I am on YouTube. I don't want to say it too loud. TikTok, don't get me. I am also on the YOU tube, and my name on there, my handle is Fabulous Haitian. Get it? Fabulous Haitian. And you will find my morning vitamins, my evening vitamins, my pre-workout, what I eat in a day, my skincare. All that is on my YOUTUBE page, Fabulous Haitian, okay? But I do take supplements. I'm huge. Yep. Say YT, yes. On YT, teach your auntie. On YT, you'll find me there. Yes, I want to know. Yes, Kiki, on the YT, baby. On the YT. Any other questions, my love? Any other questions? Do you have any business questions? Money, mindset, running now? Yes, don't go now, because TikTok like to give me violations for telling people. But singular, Fabulous Haitian, no S at the end. Yeah, just like that without the S at the end. Puffy eyes. So is it puffy water retention? Puffy because of fat, accumulation of fat. Two different things, okay? So if it's puffiness because of lack of sleep, right? Fluid retention because you're eating a lot of salt. Just doing lymphatic drainage every morning is going to improve that area substantially. Now, if it's fat that's accumulated there, you're gonna need to consider a lower bleph surgery, a lower bleph procedure, to where the doctor makes an incision inside the eyes and scoop out the fat, okay? Those are your only two solutions. There are no eye cream that's gonna depuff what lymphatic drainage, and drinking warm water with lemon in the morning, doing fascia release, and I have a whole protocol that I do in the morning when I wake up, and it's purely to move my lymph, and you'll see that your face will instantly get smaller. By the time you're done, I wake up puffy, and then after I do all my routine, I'm in the mirror, I'm like, oh, we're chiseled. All right. Danny, thank you. Monica, I see you. Monica Stafford, thank you for being here, love. Thank you. Jackie, I see you. Pickles Bay, welcome back, my love. How are you? Did I miss any other question? Thoughts on neck cream, very important. What's most important than neck cream are two things. Three things. Taking collagen internally, so we need a collagen supplement, right? I recommend the one by Micro Ingredients. It has 5 types of collagen. It's called collagen peptides. You can get it on Amazon. 1. So 4 things really. Secondly, neck yoga, all right? Also known as face yoga. There is a YouTube content creator. Her name is Trin George. Trinh George, Georg. I do all her face yoga. I started to do her face yoga thing for the face, for the cheekbone and under the eye, January 1st. I've never missed a day. I've been doing her neck yoga exercises for probably 10 years because they're easy. So it's literally looking up at the sky and just kissing it. Helps a lot, right? And more important than the neck cream, putting sunscreen on your neck is very important. I carry sunscreen in my car as well. I reapply on my neck, like if I have a long drive, which is rarely, but if I left the gym and I'm gonna go on my walk, I will reapply sunscreen, okay? Very important. And then also doing a retinol and vitamin C in that area as well. Okay, and then when you're going to sleep, you want to make sure that your neck, whatever moisturizer you're using, that you use a lot of it. Like your neck needs a lot of moisture. It does. You don't want your neck to, the skin here to get dry. I apply a lot of serums here. Lots of serums, lots of essence, SPF, okay? And if you are in your 20s and 30s, take care of your neck, please, and the back of your hands, because that's the first, this is where sign of aging shows up first, okay? I wish I took better care of my hands. As you know, I'm an esthetician. My hands used to be in water all the time. And now when I drive, I wear sunscreen on my hand too, because the part that's exposed to the sun, you know, I wear some sort of gloves, that's for infrared light. When I get my nails done, I wore them today. I always wear sunscreen 15 minutes on my hands, 15 minutes before I get my nails done, because that LED light they're using, it will age your hands, okay? So I do the sunscreen and then I put on the protective glove. So do that, all right? So neck. Also, if you can invest in infrared light, they have them on Amazon. Don't get the $50 one. It's not gonna do anything, okay? You wanna make sure it's infrared, okay? Not just red light, infrared. And do that for your face and neck as well, all right? So the neck is what is best for smile line, all right? For smile line, there is a gentle filler that's gaining popularity. It is called Skin Viv, okay? What it will do is hydrate the area to where, because putting fillers here can also drag the skin down. It can migrate down to this area. So you could do filler, but it has to be a very skilled injector. But you can consider Skin Viv. Skin Viv is great. Nivea CoQ10 saved my life. You know what I like also is, oh my God, Cosmoplast, Psychoplast, something like that, by La Roche-Posay. I wear that on my hands at night. I do all my serums, including retinol. I do a nice layer of the Psychoplast, and if I run out of anything, I will do Vaseline. So very good. What about double chin? You could get Kybella, Kybella. You have to do at least 3 treatments. It's expensive. By the time you get it, you see results, you probably would have spent about $6,000. Or you could do intermittent fasting and watch your body melt away all the fat, right? So I would go the cheaper route, intermittent fasting. Start slow, Ask me questions if that intrigues you, okay? So I would start there. I'd give up on sugars, alcohol, all that. Do that for at least 6 months. Double chin gone. Now, if you feel like I don't have time for that, I need a little more, then Kybella. So Kybella injections right here will get rid of the fat under the chin. Also, neck yoga. I told you guys about the creator. She's a gorgeous Asian woman on YouTube. She's incredible. I do her exercises every night and every morning. I'm working under my under eyes. My under eyes is great for my age, and I'm also working on keeping the cheeks lifted, and I work on neck. So you could do that. Oh, thank you, Madhu. Hey, Madhu, how are you, my love? It's good to see you. The name of the collagen supplements is called Collagen Peptides by Micro Ingredients. If you can find it, it's in my Amazon store favorite. That link is in my bio. So any supplements that I talk about that you don't remember the name, I have in Amazon favorites, and the link is in my bio, okay? My shop with me, shop my outfit. If you want to book a call with me, because I do offer consultation or anything you want to improve your life, you can call me. All this, my skincare brand is on there, my accessory stores, everything is linked in my bio, okay? So thank you, you're welcome, my love. Did I miss which Nivea lotion do you recommend? It's the one that's called, it says essentially enriched, something like that. It has the word enriched. You're welcome, Embria. It has the word enriched. It's incredible. It's thick and hydrating. It's literally my favorite body lotion. Tegan, yeah, that's the one. It's essentially enriched. That's what it says on the thing. You can get it on Amazon for like $8. Face Yoga Lady is trained. Let me do my verification. My love, you see this number is at 75. We should be in 20 by now. It should be at 20. 173 of you, please double tap the screen, please. If you're getting value, help me out so that I don't have to keep verifying my TikTok. The Face Yoga Lady is called Trin George. She's a gorgeous Asian lady with the best cheekbones ever. It's TRINH George GEORG. Thank you, my love. We see we're getting up. Let's see if we can get up to 10, 14. Just keep tapping. Thank you, my loves. I appreciate you so much. What made you lose the most weight? I've always been thin all my life, okay? I'm naturally thin, okay? So, I've never had to lose weight, but I maintain because I am in my 50s. I work on maintaining lean muscle. That's correct, Trin George, without the E at the end. So I'm coming. I see all your questions. So I've always been thin, but I work on body composition. You know, I want my little butt to be perky. I want to have some definition in my arms. I want the collarbones to be popping, you know? So this is why I lift weights. You know, I do my squats, everything, just to keep the butt lifted and, you know, have some muscle in my legs. But I also intermittent fast, which helps me stay lean, okay? Because you could be skinny fat, and I don't prefer that. I don't want to be skinny fat. I want to be skinny fit. You know what I mean? There's a difference. So I eat my protein, I work out, I lift weights, I walk 10,000 steps at least 5 days a week. I do all the things, my love. Lipstick combo, I am wearing... My liner is by Makeup Forever. It's called something brown. It's their most popular brown lip liner. It's by Makeup Forever. Something brown, essential brown or something brown, okay? And then I paired it. I can't show you on screen because TikTok will give me a violation. It will say I'm trying to sell you guys something. It is by e.l.f. It is the Glow Reviver Melting Lip Balm. And I'm wearing Peach Ring. I also have Vanilla Toffee. And they are both in my Amazon favorites as well. Okay. And these, let me tell you, these lip glosses are like $8. They feel like I spent $30 on them. They're amazing. Okay. What foundation do you use? I love Giorgio Armani Stick Foundation. I don't have any makeup on right now, by the way. It's just my serums and sunscreen, but I always wear lip gloss. And I did a peel yesterday, so my skin is very tight and shiny because I'm gonna start peeling probably tomorrow. Love my hairstyle. Thank you, my love. No filler yet, but I do get Botox. I've done lasers. I've done Morpheus 8. I do PRP, microneedling. I do all the things. I did a Gessner peel. It's a professional one that I used to do at the office, but I do them on myself. So I did a Gessner. So that's salicylic with TCA and Resorcinol. That's the combo. So love my hair. Shout out to my hairdresser, Jamara. And so the foundation, I did tell you guys. So it's Armani Silk Foundation, Tom Ford. Great foundation, especially if you find that as you're getting older. I find that I'm getting I have some dry spots. It's incredible. Limitless Brown, Joanne, thank you. Limitless Brown, love that lip liner. That's what I'm wearing today. And I also love Charlotte Tilbury with the gold top. I love as well. And Estee Lauder Double Tint 24 hours something. I love theirs too. Those are all the foundations that I use and love. I also love the one by Lady Gaga, but for some reason I can't find my shades. I've bought probably 6 to 7 and returned all of them. Then I went inside of Sephora, tried to get matched, and they're either too warm or too deep. So it's a bummer because I love her. I love her formula. What time do you intermittent fast? I've been doing that for the last 15 years. I started in 2011, and right now I'm at, the average is 18 hours. Okay, 18.6. So like last night I finished dinner early. I finished at 7. I didn't break my fast until it was almost 4 when I broke my fast. I usually break it with a huge protein shakes. You guys, you'll find my protein shake, like all the ingredients I use, it's on YT, and it's also on here, but you gotta scroll down quite a few. I think I posted it last July. So I broke my fast at 4, and then I'm gonna have dinner after this live. So probably 7, I will eat, and I have 1 large meal. So I'm pretty much 1 shake, 1 large meal a day, mostly protein. I do protein. So tonight I'm having ground turkey, sweet potato, a ton of broccoli, half of an avocado. All right. And I always drizzle a little olive oil on my broccoli. That's pretty much what I eat every day. If you eat the same thing every day and you know your body, you get on the scale, I'm telling you, you will never have trouble maintaining your weight because you know what works. Even if you go into menopause, it won't be so bad. Okay. So that routine has been working for me for the last 15 years. The only thing I've changed is now I lift heavier for the last 3 years because I understand the importance of muscle for bone density and also staying alive. There is a study that shows that women who work out and have more lean muscle, their survival rate is way higher than a woman who does not. So literally, I think it was Dr. Vonda Wright was saying that. She's like, literally, muscles save lives. It really does. So If you're in your 40s, your 30s even, listen, start weightlifting, okay? And don't do 2 pounds. Like, pick up the 10, work to where you can curl with 15 pounds. This is very, very important, okay? Not only for vanity, because you want to look, the body is the outfit, honey. The body is the outfit. Nothing likes when you can just wear anything and it's gonna fit. Not only for the vanity, but for the health and longevity benefits, okay? So, yes, Lizzie, I see you. You don't get sick of the same meal. No, I don't at all. So I will change the protein. So this week is ground turkey. The week before was Haitian chicken. The week before I did oxtail. So I always change the protein every week. And then 2, now I don't cook often. I used to, but I don't anymore. What I'll do, I'll get a family, I can do like a prepared meal already from Whole Foods. Like they'll have salmon, I'll get their salmon. I can get turkey meatloaf, or I can order like a huge thing of chicken from Goop Kitchen. All right, so I do that because I don't like to cook all the time, okay? Because I don't want to. I don't want to. Why must I? I've worked for this. So that's what I do. Yeah, I don't get sick of the same meal because I do change the protein source all the time. Yeah, so I do beef, chicken, turkey, mostly. I eat fish when I'm out, but I don't cook it a lot. Is it too late for my mom to get healthy and fit? She's 54. She's my age. Your mom is my age. I'm 54. Never too late, even if she was 70. Okay? Just start weightlifting and walking. Okay? Women at our age, like if you are in your 40s and 50s and you feel like you're in the perimenopause, menopause stage, walking is so beneficial because most times if you're doing like HIIT or aggressive exercises that tax your body a lot, you're going to retain information. It's going to raise your cortisol level, and your body's not going to know how to stabilize it. So walking burns the most fat, and you get the health benefits and keeps you lean as well. So walk a lot. And then if you want to incorporate some sort of cardio exercise, I do that twice a week. When I'm on the treadmill, I will sprint as hard as I can for 1 minute, and then I rest for full 3 minutes, and then I do that again. So I do that 5 times. By the time you're done, you are spent. So this is what I do for cardiovascular health, okay? So what time your eating window? Yeah, pretty much 4 to 7, sometimes 7:30. And then if I'm going to dinner, right? So I go out to dinner at least, I'll say once to twice a week on the weekend. So like, let's just say a friend wants to go out to dinner with me. I will always pick a Saturday because then I don't want to think about it, right? Because if it's during the week and we're having dinner at 8, then I have to keep that in mind because I'm gonna eat late, and I have to start my digestion at least 4 hours prior. So I'm mindful of that. So my window is pretty much, I say 4 to 8, just in case, but that's pretty much it. But I started with I would fast for 12 hours, right? And then have an 8-hour window, 8-hour eating window. And then as I did this, because remember, I've been doing this for 15 years, my body adjusted to now. I was telling everyone, I can go 24 hours without eating comfortably. I don't think, and I don't have any food noises. And I think it just gives me the discipline when I'm traveling international. For example, like if I'm flying to Paris or London, I have a long flight, it's like 10 hours. I never worry because I'm not gonna need to eat at all. I can go the entire flight without eating. I just get my rest, I read a book, I just drink water, okay? So it's helped me a lot. So I don't spend my day thinking about eating. I don't eat a ton of snacks, because if I eat by 7, I've had enough protein. Remember, I'm eating a ton of broccoli, half an avocado. Like, I'm eating a ton of food, lots of protein. Most times I won't need a snack. I will not. The other night I went to the premiere of The Devil Wears Prada, and my show was at 10 p.m. And I was like, ooh, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get me a little popcorn. I couldn't, because I'd finished dinner at 7, and I got there. I did order a small popcorn and, and a Coca-Cola. That's the only time I drink soda, is when I go to the movies. Okay? I'm not a big soda fan, but you gotta live a little. You gotta live a little. So I ordered a Coca-Cola, honey, and the fizz just hits you right? And I took 2 little popcorn. I couldn't eat it because I was so full. I just put it on the ground, and I just sipped on my Coca-Cola. Are you taking peptides? I am doing NAD. I get an injection every 2 weeks. It's fabulous. I am also on glutathione. Even though it's not a peptide, it functions as one. So I do that twice a month as well. And I also take it as a supplement every morning. I am starting GHKCU just in a few days. I'm just waiting for I don't know if I can say the word on here, but my needles from Amazon to start doing my injection. Dr. Mary Claire Harvey. Mary Claire, Mary Claire, Clare. Like, I'm Marie Claire, she's Mary Claire Harvey. The glutathione I do is by Double Woods supplement brand, and I do the liposomal glutathione. It's readily available for your cells to use. I do that version. Okay, my loves, it's 190 of you. Please double tap the screen, my love. You see we're at 27. We should be at 50. So double tap the screen if you don't mind. Did you say NAD? Absolutely. NAD. It's incredible. And I do the 50 milligram one. Because if you go get the injections, you can get 50 or 100 milligram. I did 100 milligram. I didn't see a difference of paying the extra, let's just say one is 75, the other one is 125. I didn't see the difference. So I just get the 50 milligram shot, and I do that every 2 weeks. Every time I get my lashes done, I go, because they're across the street. So NAD will give you amazing energy. It is anti-aging. I'm telling you, you're gonna look so good. Glutathione, great for your skin. It brightens your skin. I feel like it brightens your spirit, honey. You'll never be in a bad mood. I don't know what I'm doing, but I think the Holy Spirit is in the glutathione and the NAD. Which different have you seen with NAD? My energy level is fantastic. And I feel like I'm more resilient, and I just feel like I look better. If you look at me today at 54 years young, I look better than when I was 40. And I look good when I was 40. But when I tell you, I look freaking, and I've been doing NAD injections for 3 years now. I wouldn't be without it. Plus, I do take zinc. Have to. All of you have to be on zinc. It's great for immunity. It's great for your skin. If you suffer from acne, you must take zinc, okay? You need it. NAD, life changer. Glutathione, amazing. All right? So the NAD supplement, I did tell you guys, I take it every morning. It's by Double Woods, and I also get an injection at a local pharmacy in Beverly Hills, and I go there. I've been going there for years. I was getting my B12 there when I was anemic. I used to have uterine fibroids before my hysterectomy. I was severely anemic, and I was getting my B12 injection there, and I continue. I've been with them for probably over 10 years. So I do take zinc, 30 milligram every day. Madam Grace, welcome to my life. Welcome. What's the name of the color on my nails? Oh, honey, I don't know. So when I go get my nails done, you know, they have a catalog and also all the thing that looks like nails. And they have a bunch with the red and you pick a shade. And I just say, today I was like, give me this one. I don't know which, but it's a very bright red. It's a very bright red. I'm in my red era. I do a red or a neutral, which I feel red is a neutral actually for me. So let's see, what brand zinc do I use? Oh my God, I would have to literally run to the kitchen and get it. Let me see if I can log on to my Amazon and tell you. It's the one in the, it's the white, Pure Encapsulations. It just came to me. Thank you, brain, for not failing me. Pure Encapsulation is also an amazing brand. Great vitamin portfolio. Also, they study their stuff and they get tested. It's a great brand as well. Pure Encapsulations, and I do 30 milligram a day. All right, let's see. We did the color of the nails. Hello. What helps debloat? So I think eating well, all right? And you can do a probiotic, prebiotic, which I do take too, by Alloy, Alloy. And dialing your diet to where you know that after you're done eating, you're not bloated. That's how you'll know what works. Keep a journal. Also too, I don't talk about this a lot, but I did a test where I sent in sample of my stool to this company called Viome, Viome, life-changing. They will tell you which foods to avoid based on the sample of your microbiome. So that helps as well. Plus I do a green tea with cloves and lemon every morning. I have a bowel movement every day, twice a day. That helps. I work out. I drink plenty of water. I take fiber. I put chia seeds in my smoothies and also my vegan yogurt. So I get plenty of fiber. What's your source of caffeine? Matcha. Matcha in the morning. I do a ceremonial matcha. It's expensive. It's like $35 for 1 ounce. It is in my Amazon favorite. Look at my, I think, favorite teas, and you'll see it there. I've been using that same brand for years, and I've tried everything. The quality is amazing. I just do a little bit, and I boil my water with a few cloves as well, and then I put that in the cup over the powder. I add Celtic salt to it, and I have the same tea every morning, and I add a little bit of lemon juice, and I have these stainless steel straws. I wait for it to cool down, and I drink it through a straw because you don't want the lemon to destroy your enamel on your teeth. So if there is lemon juice in your tea or you're drinking lemon water, always use a stainless steel straw. You can get these on Amazon. I think matcha or Celsius caused me to get thyroiditis. Yeah, I don't know. Like, you know, you can eat something healthy and it's not good for you. Like, I'm allergic to kiwi. If I eat kiwi, I will swell like crazy. So yeah. Glass straw, no, that's very dangerous. Stainless steel, baby. You want stainless. This is stainless steel. Glass straws are dangerous. They can break, and you don't want to do that. I suffer from acne pick stars. For you, go to a dermatologist and get a procedure called TCA cross. TCA cross, okay? Haitian mogul, 1804, Moon Pam, Moon Lakai Kumoye. So if you suffer from acne pick scars, TCA cross, you can get that from a dermatologist. It's an outpatient procedure. You go home and it all heals in like 7 days. This is $1 million of information. When I tell you, I am so generous with my information. My goal is to have a club for all of us, and I'm building a private community, guys. And this is where we go in, and literally all we talk about is health, wealth, right? Aging well. Those are my passions. I just want us to age well and feel good and look good while doing it. Okay. So, when I leave, go to my profile and leave your email. It will say join my private community. It will happen this year, and it will be a paid community, but believe you me, you will get plenty of value. I don't believe in lack because I've been blessed so much. I don't gatekeep. I tell everything. You should get a Substack. Okay, I have one, but I'm not, what do you say? I haven't been posting on it. So I'll consider that. Yeah. Lizzie, yes, you're in. Yeah. So once it's open, you guys will get an email. I'm 66. What do you recommend for boosting energy? I'm sorry. Make sure that you're taking a B complex. Also too, I don't know if it's too late, but hormone replacement therapy has changed my life. You are postmenopausal, based on what Dr. Mary Claire says. I'm not sure if you could benefit from a little bit of testosterone just to give you some energy, but you could look into that, work with an expert in hormone replacement therapy to see if that will help you. But it is best to get ahead of it. Like literally, once you start perimenopause syndrome, get into it. Like right before, between 40 and 55, just get on it. It's more beneficial that way. Also too, you could get some B12 shot and NAD. NAD as in the word David or Discovery. Haitian Mogul say, I love HRT. I do too. I've been on it. Oh my God, I was just researching TCA Cross. Yes, babe. TCA Cross, amazing. Pellets. I started with the pellets and then I moved on with the cream. Amazing. What did HRT do for you? Everything. It gave my life back. Lean muscle, energy. I sleep 8 to 9 hours at night. No more brain fog. I have vitality, vigor. I'm in love with life. No depression, no brain fog. I'm healthy as a horse. Bioidentical hormone replacement therapy. That's what I'm on. It gave me my life back. I am 54 years young. I feel 25. I feel better now than when I was in my 20s. That's what HRT did for me. My hair, right? Hair, nails, lashes, everything is growing nicely. Muscle tone, all of it. And if you're sexually active, it will give you your libido back. All right? God help your husband. Who gave it to you? Yeah. When I first started, I worked with an MD. He retired. And then now I'm working with a naturopathic doctor. So if you don't know where to start, just go online because there are a ton of telehealth services, companies that offer this service. So all you need to do is go to Google and enter bioidentical hormone replacement therapy or hormone replacement therapy near me, and you'll get tons of referrals. You can start with that. Okay, I need that. Someone is laughing with the libido. Yeah. If you're married, your husband will be very happy. It's hormone replacement therapy or HRT. HRT. I can't say enough about it. It's incredible. Every woman should be on it. If you're depressed, you feel like you're lazy, you lost your vigor for life, and you wake up feeling blah, you're gaining weight, you have no energy, you lost your libido, you lost your joy and love for life, I'm telling you, it is all a symptom of perimenopause or menopause. Get on HRT. Life-changing. No hot flashes. Nothing hurts. All my joints used to hurt. No more of that. My fingers, the itchy ears, the frozen shoulder. My God, today I have so many symptoms. Couldn't sleep at night. All that gone. Yeah, because if you have the symptoms, that's all it takes, the symptoms. Because now it's starting, if you listen to Mary Claire Haver, Dr. Mary Claire Haver, there are women who are starting to see symptoms in their late 30s. All you need to do is go to an expert, make sure you write, keep a journal of all your symptoms. Find an expert in HRT, okay? Because you will go to doctors and be like, well, but your hormone test came back like it's normal. No, they need to listen to your symptoms. That's why I love my doctor. She treats my symptoms, okay? So the last time I saw her, all my everything was normal, whatever, and I told her, I said, I feel like I don't have, my energy level is low and yada yada. And she's like, yeah, all your levels look great, because I take also a DHEA supplement which help produce testosterone. That still wasn't enough. She's like, okay, based on your symptom, let me re-add testosterone for you. I feel great. I have the energy of a 25-year-old. I'm a living witness. I had to advocate for myself. Yes, Remix Boutique. Yes, I remember you sent me your email. I'm telling you, I have a girlfriend. I talked to her 2 months ago. She told me, I said, you need to get on HRT. She's like, Marie, I don't know why I didn't think of that. She's like, my brain works again. I have a passion for life. I am finishing my work. I'm taking on projects. It will change your life. Pellets to be exact. Yeah, I know you did tell me that. That's right. I read that before. You look absolutely... Oh, Lady P, thank you, my love. Thank you. I feel beautiful. I feel radiant. You know, and I have moments, and I have them every day. I was leaving my nail appointment, you know. I got my MAD and glutathione shot, because I do it when I do my lashes every 2 weeks, lashes and nails. And I walked up the street. I got a matcha. I was walking. The sun was shining. You know, I felt a little breeze on my face, and I literally stood there and I could cry because I felt so grateful, because I feel so good. I was like, wow, my life works, you know, and I have this feeling almost every day, except for when my son is just on my mind. You know, I have a son with special needs. I was telling everyone, like last Friday, Mama broke down, honey. I was in tears. But those are very rare. I feel so good. I'm like, my God, my life works. Nothing hurts. I feel healthy. I feel alive. My mind works. I'm doing work that I love. I have a few dollars in the bank. Okay? I can go anywhere I want. I can get anywhere I want. If I want to cook today, I don't have to. I can do whatever I want. And I felt so grateful for that. HRT helps with that too, honey, because I'm telling you, that HRT will have you depressed and not getting out of bed and thinking the world is against you. So that's what it does for me. And that is priceless. I love my life. And I know that is a combination of HRT, all the supplements I take, and God. And God, Father, Mother, Goddess, you know? My loves, please double tap the screen so I don't have to keep verifying my TikTok. I love you. Just double tap the screen, okay? Thank you. Hi, P. Welcome to my live. Body tea. Yes, Lizzie. I love you. So would you recommend it for a 32-year-old based on your symptoms? Based on your symptoms, okay? And now perimenopause starts, now they're saying like at 35. Just like you see the young women, like I have a friend with an 8-year-old. She started on her period already at 8. When I was growing up, I had my first period at 14. Now it's happening earlier. 8, 9-year-olds. Something has changed in the water and in the air, honey. So because of that, women in our 30s, mid-30s, late 30s are experiencing perimenopause symptoms earlier too, to where before it was more in the late 40s, you know? So now everything is starting earlier, you know? So I use I use the HRT patches for 9 months now, and symptoms have now disappeared. Honey, I know. I know. I sleep 9 hours at night. You're gonna age well when you take care of yourself, right? I'm sleeping well. And this is from years. 24 years, I didn't sleep at all. I am recovering all these times. I am just catching up with not sleeping well because that was aging me fast. So, Diva Deb says, HRT changed my life. I know. Changed my life. I am going to go underground on HRT. I will never stop. I will never be without it. Okay. Seeing you the first time and I'm loving it here. Hey, unique child. Thank you, my love. Subscribe to my channel. Well, not subscribe. Follow me. I'm in these TikTok streets at least once a week. And this is the conversation we love to have. I am here for the girls, honey. I am here for the girls. Yes, yes, yes. Oui, je parle français, Tam. Comment vas-tu? Je suis haïtienne. Je viens des îles. Je parle le français, le créole et l'anglais. Is HRT a shot or a patch? It's a patch or cream. It comes in cream form where you rub it in your inner thighs or your stomach. Or you can be on pellets as well, where they insert these little pellets on your upper butt, in your upper butt. And you can be on the patch as well. So, yes. Lizzie, I love you. Hello, my Haitian sister. For anyone here who doesn't know, I'm from Haiti. I live in Los Angeles. Moun pam sak pase koumanye na boule. For HRT, I am on biestrogen estriol, which is a vaginal estrogen. So I'm on a vaginal estrogen, a topical estrogen. I am on a compounded progesterone that I take every night, and I'm also on testosterone. Okay. You are needed in this space. Thank you. Thank you. Sachet Chante, listen, this is my service to the world, so to speak, because I wish when I was in my 30s, I wish I would have found someone who, and social media has helped, right? So I'm using social media to talk about things that I wanted someone to tell me when I was in my 20s. Like what I know today would have saved me a lot of heartaches, right? About marriage, money, finances, your mental well-being, centering yourself, knowing my worth, not to be men crazy, not thinking that a man can save me. That would have saved me a lot of heartaches and dollars, okay? Knowing that when I turned 40, I felt like I was literally dying, okay? Didn't know what was wrong with me. I was going through perimenopause and I went through doctors after doctors. I felt horrible. I was depressed, So this is why I come on here, So I am your 50 plus bestie, and I have a lot of nieces on here too. Lots of nieces, beautiful skin, such a vibrant looking. Oh, thank you, my love. I feel the way I look. I really do. It's radiating from the inside out. I love me. I love me. Oh, I love myself. Let me tell you, I whisper sweet words to my soul, okay? I am very kind and gentle to this woman because she's been through a lot. And I had to tell her, girl, you have done it. You've done enough. You are enough, What do you think of BOT? What is that, my love? BOT, is it biotin, or did you mean biotin? Patch for me and progesterone pills, 200 milligram. Yes, I'm on 100 milligram. Life changing. It calms your mind, before you go to sleep. I love it. Yes, 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 my love. I had a stroke apparently. Yeah. I'm sorry, Victory. I'm glad. Are you okay now? Are you well? I'm so sorry, love. Are you well? One of my very best friends had a stroke at 40. It was It was sad to see her go through that. I am glad you're still here, and I hope that you're well, you know, that you regained your mobility, you know. I hope so. What do you, yes, it was 6 years ago. I'm so glad you're okay, honey. I am so glad you're okay. How come you can't take HR? Yeah, because if you have a history of stroke, you're not a candidate for HRT. Yeah. And then it depends too. You have to work with an expert. So yeah, I am so happy that you're here. What do you do for under eye circles? So make sure that you don't have high blood pressure. That's very important because that is one of the symptoms, right, of high blood pressure is having dark circles. And make sure that you're not eating a ton of salt. And then if it's hereditary, if your mom and dad had it, this is it, honey. What can help ameliorate it, right, is doing micro needling with PRF. And then also too, you can get the injections, right, from the PRF. You can get it injected under the eye. And make sure that you're using great skincare. Vitamin C and retinol, very important. Use a humidifier in your bedroom. Great. And just be very fragile. Like under my eyes, when I tell you I am obsessed with keeping this area, like my neck, my hand, under my eyes, I do not play with it. I'm very gentle with it. And this is why I don't wear mascara. This is why I opted for lash extensions, because I don't want to wear mascara because, you know, the pigment, the skin here is so fragile and thin. The pigments from your mascara, sometimes it will darken that area. It will, especially if you're doing the water resistant mascaras, and then when you remove it, you have to rub it. Listen, I am not playing with this. I'll do lashes. I do lashes just for that, you know. Yeah. Does anyone know if taking testosterone alone causes hair loss? I don't know. I am on testosterone. I don't have any hair loss. You have to be on the right dosage. For women, you only need 2.5 milligram. I take 2.5, is it milligram? That's how much I rub on my thighs every day. You need just very little, because if you are on too much, you're gonna suffer hair loss and acne, okay? Or you're gonna have a lot more hair, like on your chin. So you have to work with an expert to make sure that you're getting the right amount. And for women, you don't need that much. You just need very little, okay? Very little will make a huge difference. Yeah, a functional doctor, an MD was an expert. In my case, I've worked with a doctor who is an expert, and I'm also now, I work with a naturopathic doctor. You're welcome, my love. You're welcome. Yeah, I didn't know about the mascara. Yes, baby. You know what I mean? Doesn't it make sense when you're wearing these mascaras that are like, listen, 24-hour wear, and then too, when you have to remove it, do you see how much you have to rub? Listen, I am not playing with this. Very gentle, honey. I treat it, I pet it like it's a cat. I do not mess around with my under eye. I also make sure that I wear retinol there, sunscreen, vitamin C, any type of hydrating serum, I'm doing it. And then at night, when you do all your routine, when you're done, you can also take a layer of Aquaphor and seal it. You understand? So I'm very gentle with, because I see this is where women my age, this is where you know, they age mostly, is the neck and under the eye, if you don't take good care of it. So, and I also do face yoga. There is an exercise for the hollowness under the eye and dark circle. Again, go follow that creator on YouTube. She does face yoga, and her name is Trin George. Trinh, George, without an E at the end. She's amazing. I'm doing all her stuff. I'm doing the neck, and I'm doing under eye and cheeks to lift this area. Okay? And I can tell the difference. I've been on it since January 1st. I haven't missed one day. Yes, I use Voluflin. It does work. It does. I've been using Voluflin for 5 years. Trin George, Trinh George. Yeah, Voluflin is amazing. I use it too, and I use it on my temple. I just feel like right here, it's looking good. I suffer from migraine. I cannot get fillers here, but I've been using Voluflin here. I can tell that it's not too bad. My temples they're full. You really take care of yourself. I really do. And I find great pleasure in doing so. I am obsessed. This is why I work so hard, because I want to have the resources to take care of myself, so that I want to age the way I want to age. I'm not afraid of getting older, but I don't want to age gracefully. And there is a difference. Listen, getting older is a privilege. And aging is a choice, right? If you want to age the way you want to age, you don't want to wear sunscreen, you don't want to eat your protein, you're not working out, it's your choice, right? And it will show up. It will show up in your physique, in your aura, in your energy. So I don't mind getting older, because the older I get, the more beautiful, and I'm becoming wiser. I love myself more than ever. It's a privilege. I love getting older. But I have a choice in the way I want to age, and aging gracefully to me is really taking care of yourself, Yes. It's not just Dove soap and water and shea butter. And I meditate, I do yoga, I do all the things, I pray, I meditate, I take care of my mental space. I've had a therapist for the last 12 years. If I have something I want to talk about, I can make an appointment. I take care of everything. Victoria's laughing. You know what I mean? My teeth, and believe it or not, these are a gift from my mother's side of the family. I've never worn braces, but my favorite toothpaste that keeps them pearly white. Even my dentist was like, what do you use on your teeth? Optic White by Colgate. It's in the red tube, but get the kit. It's incredible. That's what I use. Optic White. It's incredible. And I use clove oil. You don't need a lot because it is spicy. I do a drop of clove oil on my toothbrush, and then I'll do my toothpaste, so I can put it on top of the toothpaste. I use it every night. It helps with cavities, gum disease, all that. And it also helps to help keep your teeth white. Okay. So I do all the things. Thank you. Simply Gorge. I love you. With a child with disability, me too. My son is 26. He has autism. Yes, Victoria. My son is 37. He has autism and epilepsy and some sort of bipolar disorder, which can be very, it's very challenging. You know what I mean? I just don't know what I'm going to get on any day. On a day, I can go and I'm like, oh my God, he is such an angel. Oh my God. Oh, my child is an angel. And then the next day I come in and I'm like, who are you? Where did you come from? I just don't know what I'm going to get. So that's why last week I cried so much, because it was such a challenging day with him. And I was like, I can't be strong anymore. And I just broke down. So it's never easy. You know what I mean? So I do this for me. Taking care of myself is for me. Because I have been raising myself since I was 16. I got pregnant at 16. My mom sent me here at 16 to have a baby. I've been on my own ever since, I've never really had like a support system, you know what I mean? So it was always me and him, right? Always me and him. If I had a boyfriend, it didn't last. We didn't live together. So it's always been me. So I just feel like I'm at this age. I'm going to be 55 and I'm like, okay, life has to make sense. I have to be happy. So I work on my mindset, my mental health, all that, all that. And I have a support too. I am friends with other moms who have sons with autism. And, you know, we check on each other. How are you doing? You know? So last week I had a challenging day. I called my friend Jean and I was like, oh my God, today. And she listened, she prayed with me, you know, and I do the same for her. And I have other friends too, or like their sons is my son's friends, and we talk a lot. So you need a community and some sort of support system if you have a child with special needs, because when I tell you, it feels very lonely. It really does. But you don't look 50. Yes, baby. It is God's grace, honey. God's grace, a good heart, honey, a little Botox, some vitamins, and some peptide, and some HRT. My son doesn't have friends. Oh, wow, Victoria. Yeah, it's hard. Some of my son's friends don't have friends, but my son will still call them because he has like an obsessive personality. So it's very hard. It's very hard. What's my secret? Tina, you probably just got here. Let me tell you something, you guys. I'm going to post this video because today was so good. I'm going to post it on YouTube tomorrow. If you go to my live section, if you've missed any of my lives, when it's popping like today, I post them on YouTube. So go subscribe. When I'm done here, go find me on YouTube. My name there is Fabulous Haitian. It's my same handle on here, Fabulous Haitian. Find me on YouTube and go to my live folder. You will find, oh, I drop gems. I've given $1 million information. So how did you get great at affirming those long affirmations you say to yourself? Just by repeating them. I was committed to changing my life, okay? So in the beginning, not easy because you're used to being a certain way. You know what? Listening to your mind lying to you. It takes so much effort to change when you've spent 30 years of your life thinking that you were not worthy, you had to work hard, and so on and so forth, okay? To have years of programming this way, to deprogram yourself is gonna take the same effort. So I wanted to change my life, right? I was tired of being broke, lonely, all of them, right? I committed myself to saying, listen, I'm gonna affirm, I'm gonna meditate, I'm gonna journal, I'm gonna read about my mindset and my thoughts, how they affect my decision, and change the way I see myself. Because as a little girl, I always knew, and all of us are special, but do you know it? That's the difference. I knew I was special as a little girl. And then the world told me I was not, because I was Black, I was Haitian, I had an accent, I was a mother, a teenage mom, I was on welfare, bankruptcy, homeless. The world said, no, you're not special. And then I believed that, and I spent years deprogramming that, and I was committed because I was like, by God, I'm going to become the rich man in my life. And I did, okay? So I was committed. I got tired of the mediocre life. I didn't want a mediocre life. I did not. So that's what led me here. And I know you know, this is my wall of affirmations. I have them in my room. I have my journal. I'm always speaking life over myself. Always. In my car, when I get in my car, I have this reflective text that says everything is always working out for me. It's on my dashboard. When I go to get my car washed, the guy's like, oh, that. When I see your car, I'm like, that's the lady who's kind, right? I'm always, even when things are not going great, right? I always say, well, you know what? This situation is not ideal, but the God in me is. It's just something, you know? If something appears, I will say, this is just a thought. It doesn't mean anything unless I give it meaning, you know? So I just kept doing it. I wrote them down. I taped them on my bathroom wall. Then the more I said it, you know, and it became this is what's looping in my mind. Instead of you're not worthy, you're ugly, you're not smart, you're poor, now is other things, right? My name is Marie Claire Cates and I'm a thriver. I'm the most blessed person on the planet. Everywhere I go, people love me. Things are always working out for me. Everywhere I go, doors open easily for me. People go out their ways to be good to me. My life is on easy mode. I deserve abundance. I deserve prosperity. You know, these are the things I'm doing. I declare Ephesians 3:20 over my life. God is doing for me exceedingly abundantly above all that I can ask or think. And because I honor him, his blessings are chasing me down and overtaking me. I am in my Amos 9:13 year. Blessings are chasing me down and I can't keep up with them. That's what I say to myself. My life is easy. My business is booming. I have the most amazing customer. I am bright, brilliant, and shiny. Thank you, Father, for my lavish, abundant life. This is what I say. The reason why I can say them is because I say them so often. Okay? So I invite you to do the same. I invite you to do the same. And you don't have to feel it. In the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God and the Word was God. God didn't say, let there be light. And then he went and checked and said, well, let me feel if I'm in alignment. You just say it. Your word is your one. Say it. Don't worry about feeling it. Just declare it. Okay? You will declare a thing, right? And it will come to pass. Just declare. You don't have to feel like, well, am I in alignment? Did I meditate first? Did I fast? Do you understand? Declare it. That's how I started. I didn't feel it, but when I say it today, I feel it because I've been saying this since 2009, you know? It is who I am today. It's in every cell of my being, you know? It is in every, yes, this is very helpful. I am very happy to hear that. Yes. Thank you, Kim, for being in my fan club. Woohoo! Thank you, my love. You know, talk to yourself. Remix, I see you, you know? Yeah, you're going to just start. Whisper sweet things. My skincare routine is on my profile page and also on my YouTube, okay? So if you go look for me on YouTube, Fabulous Haitian, look under my skincare folder, it's there. And it's also pinned at the top of my page on TikTok. You'll see. I am a medical esthetician. I own my own skincare brand. So this is what I use. I use my products, which I'll tell you the best sellers. It's our vitamin C serum, our daily C antioxidant serum. That's the one. The retinol, amazing. Our Clear Glow 30 sunscreen, very black girl friendly. Those sell out all the time. Okay. Take a pic of your reflector in your car. I need it for my car. Okay, I will. You know, I will see if I can find the link where I got it. I got it at an Abraham Hicks. I don't know if you guys know who she is, Esther Hicks. I've attended 7 of her Law of Attraction cruise. I think I got it from there, but I feel like I've seen it online. If I find it, I want you to send me a DM. If I find it, I'll send you the link. Okay, Twila? I'll send you a link. It just says everything is always working out for me. So whether I want to know, you know, I'm in space, it's in front of me at all time. Victory. Yes, you can rebuild. God can do the impossible. God can do the impossible. I've been in an abusive relationship, so my self-esteem is a little low. You can do it. I've been there. We're all, you know, so many women, but I'm telling you, with God's spirit, it is possible. The way you said it, I know you're ready for change. And when you're ready for change, God shows up, right? He is nearer than our breath, than our jugular. He is nearer. He said, before you ask, I will answer. If God is for you, who can be against you? I like to say, who? Nobody. All right. Victory, I am holding you in light and in prayer as well. All of us will hold you in light tonight. Everyone, we're going to hold Victory in light and prayer tonight. So tonight, before you go to sleep, send her some loving thoughts. I certainly will. Just watch your PM skincare routine. Gorgeous skin. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, Victory, we stand in the light with you, honey. You're not here just by coincidence. You know, you are loved. You are loved. Please know this. You are loved. We love you. Remix. Come on, remix. Drop it. Yes. Victory. Your name speaks volume. Yes. Hello. Victory. It's in your name, honey. It's your destiny. Oh, remix. You got me. You almost made me choke with that one. It is in your name, honey. Listen, Remix Boutique, that was good. That was good. You came with the word. It's in your name. It got to work. It is working. It will. Oh, it will. We have declared it, and so it is. Thank you, Remix. That was good. That was good. That was good. It must work. It has to. It has to. It will always work. With men, it's not possible, but with God, it is. And I believe so. So, my love, a few things in Jesus' name. Amen. Yes, I love it here. Diva Deb, I love that you love it here. My loves. So, a little bit of housekeeping. If you don't know this, all things possible with God, always. If you don't know about this, I own a skincare brand. Link is in my bio. The reason why you guys compliment my skin all the time is because this is my passion. I launched a brand 14 years ago, and we're still doing well because we offer amazing products. We have products for acne, dark spot, hyperpigmentation, anti-aging, menopause, okay? And regular skin too. If you want to refine your skincare, you know, just have glorious, radiant skin, we got you. We offer 24/7 customer support. We also offer kits where we've put together the products that you need in a bundle. Let's just say you need brightening. We have a brightening kit. We have an acne kit. We have an anti-aging kit. Comes with a download, 6 months worth of skincare, and we support you along the way. If you email us, we'll respond to you, okay? So that's that. If you want to be part of my private community, what we do here, I'm going to do that in a private community because I want to be able to speak more without being censored, okay? And then too, if TikTok were to disappear, I want to have my community with me somewhere where we know we can go there to be together, okay? So private community coming up this year. The link is in my bio to enter your email so you will know when we launch sometime this year. If you're interested in coaching, I offer them on Fridays, and if you can't find the date on my calendar, just send me an email, all right? So that's in my bio as well. I also have an accessory line. It's there as well. My shop my products, shop my outfits. My LTK is also in the link. And what else? My Amazon favorite, all my favorite supplements, my favorite tea, my favorite workout outfits, my favorite toothpaste, teeth care, all the stuff for hair, nails, teeth, body, all in my Amazon favorite. So go there. If you're interested in longer form content, I am also on YouTube. My handle is Fabulous Haitian, okay? So I told you all the things, so don't say you can't find me. Don't say you can't find me. I told you all the things. Do you have anything for keratosis pilaris? Absolutely. It is called detoxifying scrub. Detoxifying scrub. You will see 90% improvement after the first use, okay? Detoxifying scrub. It's incredible. It's medicated, and the way you use it is before you get in the shower on dry skin, you're gonna shake the bottle very vigorously. Shake the bottle, right? Shake it. It's medicated. It can separate. You're gonna put a good amount in your hand, and you're gonna focus on where you want to, on your problem areas, like the back of your arms, your butt, your thighs, okay? I use it everywhere. Don't use it on your neck because the skin on your neck is thin. I don't want you to use it there. But you can use it under your arm for ingrown body odor. It will kill the bacteria that causes body odor. You can do that. Use it on your back. So do it from outside the shower. And you need to work it into, I need you to break a sweat when you're done. You need to feel like, oh my God, that was a workout, okay? And then you get in the shower, you rinse it off. You're gonna see all the dead skin cells going down the drain, and then grab a bar of soap, preferably Dove, the white one, the sensitive Dove soap. It's my favorite. I've been using it for 20 years. It's incredible. And then go over, understand, and then use a washcloth, like African neck, that type of thing, to go over that. And then if you wanted to do like a scented a scented shower gel, then you could do that, okay? So I go over my skin. I do these 3, all right? So before I get in the shower, I'm gonna use my detoxifying scrub first. Then I'm getting in the shower, rinse it off. Then I'm going over it with Ivory soap, okay? Ivory soap, I grab my loofah, or it's called African, it's look like an African neck. And I'm going to scrub everywhere, right? And then after that, I go in with my scented body gel, okay? This is what I do. And let me tell you, my skin feels glorious, glorious. Your legs are gonna look amazing. Hey, auntie, hi, baby, look at you. What? Oh, hi, babe, how are you? Wow, yeah, because you're always on TikTok. It doesn't pop over here as much, but I'm glad I see you. Hi, babe, how are you? So that was that for the keratosis pilaris, okay? If you have like any lumps and dark spots, it is the best scrub ever. Detoxifying scrub. It's incredible, especially the summer's ready. You want to get summer ready, get the shoulders and the arm ready. Go get the detoxifying scrub. Detoxifying scrub. It is medicated. It is incredible. I still have a lot to learn. Don't worry. Stay with us, baby. Stay with us, because I definitely love to share with the girl. I'm great. I definitely support you on all your platforms. I love you, honey. I'm doing amazing and hope you are. I am, babe. I am blessed and highly favored. I'm doing amazing, my love. I'm doing amazing. Oh, I'm doing amazing. Okay, babes, I answered all your questions. We had a great live. So before you leave, this live, if you came in late because I dropped some knowledge, I'm going to download the video once it's done processing. I'm gonna upload it to YouTube tomorrow morning. Okay, once I upload it, I'll put a link in my story on TikTok as well. We talked about everything tonight, so that was a live that I want to save, so I will put it there. I want some of your skincare products. Yes, my love, the link is in my bio. Acne Expert Skincare. Acne Expert Skincare. Fun fact, Usher used to use my products. He still does. You'll see his face on my page when you get there. On our IG too. Bonjour à toi, Marie-Claire. Ton glow est incroyable. Bravo. J'espère que tu vas bien. Véronique, comment vas-tu? Je vais très, très bien. Je suis aux anges. Je suis si contente. Merci, merci, ma poupette. Je suis contente de te voir. Great to see. Hello, Phoenix Beauty Essential. How are you, love? I remember you. How are you? I love you, Ruby. I love you. Yeah, so my skincare products is linked in my bio, okay? Acne Expert Skincare. I definitely have to tune on YouTube to watch the replay. Yes, babe. I will have the video there tomorrow, okay? I will upload it tomorrow. I'll put a link on TikTok story as well, just so you guys see it. Lizzie said this was amazing. Yes, my love. So I will be back. So all the things, link in my bio. I also offer coaching. If you're growing a business and you want to talk to me, I grew my business to multiple 7 figures, so I know a few things. So if you want to talk about that, if you want to talk about aging better, listen, the girls will book a call with me just to chat, and we leave just feeling fulfilled. Okay, so you can do that also in my bio. My YouTube is Fabulous Haitian. Fabulous Haitian. Fabulous Haitian. Okay. All right, my love. I love you. It's time to eat my dinner. I'm not even hungry, you guys. I fasted, broke my fast at 4. I had a protein shake. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to have to force myself to get in all my protein. It's a good problem to have. So anyway, have a blessed evening. I will. All of you, don't forget to say a prayer for victory tonight. I love you all. I am standing with you in the light. Know that your light is your protection. Fabulous Haitian, like I'm from Haiti, the Caribbean. Fabulous Haitian, Haitian. Go follow me on there. I'm also Fabulous Haitian on Instagram. And if you want to follow my skincare page, it is Acne Expert on IG. My handle is Acne Expert. Okay, that's where you can find me on the gram. All right, this is why I do demos, skincare tips, and stuff like that. Yeah, we got victory covered. We do remix. Thank you so much. Thank you for blessing us. Thank you. I appreciate your support, you guys. I really do. Good night, Auntie. I love you, baby. I'll see you. I'll see you soon, okay? I love you too. Bye. I love you guys. Victory, listen. It is done. It is done, Victory. We are standing in the light with you. I love you so much. Thank you for blessing us with your presence. I love you. I love you, Remixed. I love you. I love you all. I will see you guys. I don't know. Probably Friday. Probably Friday night. I'm supposed to go out with the girls, but we'll see. When are you on again? Maybe Friday. I'm supposed to go out, but I don't know. If I don't, I will be there. We love you. I love you more. You guys have blessed me more than you know. I need you more than you need me. I love you. Bye, my love. Remember, your light is your protection. Keep your crown on, okay? I love you. Bye.